What's up, NFL fans? Welcome back to the channel, Revis Talk Sports. I am back again with my weekly NFL predictions video. If you're new to the channel, I provide insight and predictions for every single game, every single week, as well as identifying upsets on a week-to-week basis. Over 80% correct for the Week 13 slate. Let's keep the momentum going into Week 14. Thursday Night Football, Green Bay Packers versus the Detroit Lions. The Packers defeated the Miami Dolphins, and the Detroit Lions defeated the Chicago Bears. The Detroit Lions, in the last 6 meetings, they are 5-1. They're one of the hottest teams in the NFL, and it's really hard to go against them based on how they performed this whole entire season. Let's look on the Green Bay Packers side of things. They're 3-0 since their bye. Since becoming quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love is 1-0 against Detroit at Detroit. In the last 20 December games, the Green Bay Packers are 18-2. And since Matt LaFleur has been head coach for the Green Bay Packers, the Packers are 2-0 against the Detroit Lions in the month of December. Until the Detroit Lions do something about that, give me the upset. Packers money line over the Detroit Lions. The Packers are getting healthy at a very great time. Love looks very healthy, probably the healthiest he's been all season. The Detroit Lions defense is getting really banged up at a really bad time, and I have a very hard time believing that the only team in the division that the Packers will beat is the Chicago Bears. Similar to last year, the whole world will be on the Lions the second time around because they are the Lions. I like a nice revenge spot. Give me the upset on Thursday Night Football. Packers money line over the Detroit Lions. Carolina Panthers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The Carolina Panthers lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Baltimore Ravens. I have to say, Bryce Young has looked really well the past few weeks, and he's pretty much secured his job from here on out. The Philadelphia Eagles are probably one of the most dominant teams in the NFL, especially taking down one of the best AFC teams in the NFL. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles money line. No big upset here. I do have them being the Carolina Panthers. But this is a type of game where I can see the Eagles playing down to their competition now that they're on a high, that they defeated the Ravens, and somehow beat the Panthers probably by a touchdown. But give me the Philadelphia Eagles money line over the Carolina Panthers. New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. The Jets lose to the Seattle Seahawks at home, and the Miami Dolphins lose to the Green Bay Packers. Give me the Miami Dolphins money line over the New York Jets. I expect them to dominate the New York Jets at home. The Dolphins are out of that cold weather. They're finally back home, and the Jets season is pretty much done. It's cooked. Season finished. Come from behind victory, lost to the Seattle Seahawks, and I just have no faith in this Jets team. I expect the Dolphins to continue to keep pushing, make the playoffs. So give me the Miami Dolphins money line over the New York Jets. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Raiders lose to the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Buccaneers defeated the Carolina Panthers. I believe this will be a very close game. The Raiders can have a day against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers subpar pass defense. AOC looked pretty well against the Chiefs. I can see Brock Bowers having 2 touchdowns in this game, but if the Buccaneers really want to get into the playoffs and win a division, this is a game that they have to win, and I do believe they get the W at home. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers money line over the Las Vegas Raiders. This is a potential upset that can happen. AOC can just go off and the Buccaneers somehow lose, but I do expect the Buccaneers to keep on pushing, be divisional winners, and push for a playoff. Give me the Buccaneers money line over the Las Vegas Raiders. Cleveland Browns versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Browns are coming off their Monday night game, and the Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Cincinnati Bengals at Cincinnati. Have a very hard time believing that the Pittsburgh Steelers will go 0-2 against the Cleveland Browns, and they're back home. Give me the Steelers money line over the Cleveland Browns. The Steelers team is really pushing. They're humming. Russell Wilson went off against his Bengals defense, and I know the Browns defense isn't as bad as the Bengals defense, but have a hard time believing of the Steelers going 0-2 against the Browns. So give me the Pittsburgh Steelers money line over the Cleveland Browns. Atlanta Falcons versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Falcons lose to the LA Chargers, and the Minnesota Vikings defeated the Arizona Cardinals. I believe this will be a very close game, very down to the wire, and I do understand a lot of people going on the Vikings with reason. They're the better team. Let's not forget, this is Kirk Cousins' old team. This is Kirk Cousins' old stadium. He is very familiar with the Brian Flores defense. Give me the Minnesota Vikings money line. I do believe that they could beat the Atlanta Falcons. I don't have much faith in this Falcons team, especially since they have yet to have consistent quality wins this season. But this can be a very close trap game feel. The Vikings have given up almost 300 passing yards allowed in the last 3 weeks. 295 against Will Levis, 340 against Caleb Williams, 260 against Kyler Murray. If Kirk Cousins has time in the pocket and he doesn't play as bad as he did last week, he can throw all over this Vikings team and potentially get a nice upset against Minnesota Vikings. But until I see this Falcons team get consistent quality wins, don't have faith in this Falcons team whatsoever. So give me the Minnesota Vikings money line over the Atlanta Falcons. New Orleans Saints versus the New York Giants. The Saints lose to the LA Rams and the Giants lose to the Dallas Cowboys. Give me the Saints money line over the New York Giants. The Giants should not even win a single game from here on out. If they do, that is organizational malpractice, which is probably not new for this organization, but no faith in this Giants team. Give me the Saints money line over the New York Giants. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans. The Jacksonville Jaguars lose to the Houston Texans, and the Tennessee Titans lose to the Washington Commanders. Up in the air of the status of Trevor Lawrence, took a really bad hit, left the game early with a concussion, but Mac Jones did keep their team alive and almost had an upset over the Houston Texans since they lost by 3. But I like the Tennessee Titans at home. Give me the Titans money line. The Titans had 2 fumbles, which led to 14 points for the Commanders. It was more so self-inflicted wounds than them actually getting blown out by the Commanders. Don't know how I feel about this Jaguars team and Mac Jones. He did look good, but the Titans have a top 10 defense, top 3 in passing yards allowed. I like the stout defense at home. Give me the Titans money line over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seattle Seahawks versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Seahawks had a nice come from behind victory over the New York Jets, and the Arizona Cardinals lose to the Minnesota Vikings. The Cardinals are on a losing streak, and it seems like there are a lot of self-inflicted wounds for this team, especially Kyler Murray, who has 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions in the past 2 games. Give me the upset at Arizona. Seattle Seahawks money line over the Arizona Cardinals. The NFC West is the Seahawks division to lose. The Seahawks have not lost at Arizona since September 2021. And for some odd reason, I kind of have trust in the Seahawks team than I do with the Cardinals right now, since they were hot at once and it's starting to cool down a little bit and making some self-inflicted wounds. Give me the upset at Arizona. Seattle Seahawks money line over the Cardinals. Buffalo Bills versus the LA Rams. The Buffalo Bills defeated the San Francisco 49ers at home, and the LA Rams defeated the New Orleans Saints. This is going to be a very good game. Buffalo Bills are one of the best teams in the AFC, and Josh Allen is playing at MVP level. And the LA Rams are still in the thick of things. They could potentially win the division depending on how things go, and they're also trying to push for a playoff push, but it's hard to go against the Buffalo Bills. Give me the Buffalo Bills money line over the LA Rams. They've been great playing across country. I like this Bills team. They're very hot, and I can't really find a reason to go against them at this point. Give me the Bills over the LA Rams. Chicago Bears versus the San Francisco 49ers. The Chicago Bears lose to the Detroit Lions, and the 49ers lose to the Buffalo Bills. Let's talk about the Chicago Bears for a second. In the last 3 games, they've lost to the Packers by 1, lost to the Vikings by 3, lost to the Lions by 3. There have been very close games against 3 playoff teams, especially 3 of the best teams in the division. A lot of it has just been from coaching malpractice, but they fired their head coach. But this Bears team has been looking really well the past few weeks, regardless of the L's that they've been taking, especially Caleb Williams has been looking really good. Let's look at the 49ers situation. Their season isn't as good as they hope they will be. CMC is potentially gone for the season. A lot of injuries. This team is pretty much mentally defeated and physically defeated. And I know the Bears have yet to win a game on the road, but I actually like how the Bears have looked the past few weeks than I've liked how the 49ers have looked. Give me the upset at San Fran. Chicago Bears money line over the San Francisco 49ers. LA Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chargers defeated the Atlanta Falcons, and the Chiefs defeated the Las Vegas Raiders. Give me the Chiefs money line over the LA Chargers. The Chiefs are undefeated at home. They're 6-0. I believe this will be a very close game. The Chargers have a really good defense. Justin Herbert has been playing really well this season, but it's been quite some time since the Chargers had defeated the Chiefs. It's very hard to go against the Chiefs, especially how ugly that they've been getting wins, but a win's a win, a W's a W. Give me the Chiefs money line at home over the LA Chargers. Last but not least, Monday night primetime, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Bengals lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers at home, and the Dallas Cowboys defeated the New York Giants at home. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals money line over the Dallas Cowboys. The Cincinnati Bengals have yet to be a team over 500, but they're getting their wins against subpar teams. Yes, the Cowboys are on a 2-game winning streak. They defeated the Commanders. They defeated the Giants. Divisional games, but don't have much faith in this Cowboys team at home. Yes, they got their first win at home, but that was against the Giants. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals money line over the Cowboys. I like the Bengals to bounce back and defeat the Cowboys at Dallas. So Cincinnati Bengals money line. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please give the video a thumbs up and comment below on your Week 14 NFL picks. Thank you so much, and catch you guys next week.